How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look back at the SH Figuarts Broly. Let's get started. Okay, and here we have the SH Figuarts Broly. This is the first release of the figure. He did have two other releases. Both of those were event exclusives, or they were slightly different. Color of the hair as well as like his sash right here. But yeah, this is the OG one, and he is more than 10 years old, and it'll show. So let's start by taking a look at that head articulation. Upwards about that much and down about that much. And let's take a look at this because he actually has no neck movement whatsoever. So let's take this off actually, and as you can see, this is just one solid sculpted piece. He's got the ball peg joints right here connecting to the head as well as the neck to try and give it some movement. And I mean, it kind of does it, but it is definitely dated. He is kind of limited. And you can see the back of his hair right here. It's got that big old gap. And for the most part, it works, but his faceplate, as you might have seen when I was trying to move this, does tend to pop out when you're trying to like get him to have certain angles. So that is unfortunate, but again, that's why this guy just needs to be released as a brand new figure, you know, from the ground up. They just got to make him again, and I'll be there for that. So regards to the rest of him, he's got some butterfly articulation, which is sort of impeded by his big ol' pecs. So yeah, arms, however, can T-pose just fine. There we go. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hands are on ball pegs as well. And I will say, very nice paintwork with the golds on the bands, as well as the feet right here, the calves, the actual boots, necklace, the blue jewels that he has along the gauntlets. You know, he's got those nice touches. He can lean backwards about that much and forwards a little bit. So he does have articulation right here at the chest somewhat, kind of minimal. And then on the waist as well. So together, it kind of works. It kind of works. But yeah, very nice detailing. I mean, this guy has muscles for days. All right, so the sash, we'll have this front portion, which is on a plug-in, and this tends to pop off quite a bit. At least this front one's does. So I'll move it aside for now, take it out so you can see the rest of his waist, leg articulation, all of that. These right here are also connected for some movement. So you can see it does kind of move around a tad bit. I would say for a future version of this guy, this should definitely be like a softer plastic. Avoid these altogether if at all possible. And look at the legs. This is the old mold. But he can kick forwards. Kind of backwards. Yeah, not really. Not really. The back portion of the sash stops it, so he can't really kick backwards. He does have a thigh cut and double jointed knees. A little stiff and again impeded somewhat by the back portion of the sash, but it is all here. Ankle rocker and toe hinge. So that is all present. I feel like they, in my opinion, they did a good job, at least like, you know, capturing the look. This does look like, you know, Broly from Dragon Ball Z. In regards to the sculpt work, you know, I think they did what they could, you know, way back when they had originally drawn up the concept for him. But I do think he is definitely quite cumbersome and is needing that reissue, but he is still a beast to look at and just mess around with. So, and there it goes. I was waiting for it. So yeah, in regards to accessories, he is going to have, man, if he can just stay, he is going to have a total of 3 faceplates. So number one, I'm just going to lay you down, buddy. I'm just going to lay you down. He's going to have a total of 3 faceplates. So number one, out of the package, you will have the stoic one right here. Let's focus that up. No pupils. Of course, he is in legendary Super Saiyan transformation. He does have the gold earrings. He also has a yelling faceplate. And that Broly smirk. So there's that. And they're keeping it simple with him. So, in regards to hands, he has 3 pairs of hands as well. So, he will have the fists that he comes with out of the package. Big ol' fists right here. And he will have a set of open splayed hands. And grabby hands. However, he does come with effect parts. He has a total of 3 energy effects, which are a nice translucent green with hits of white, his signature move. So yeah, he has those. For a quick size comparison, if I could get him to stay standing. Voila. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and bring in a couple of different Dragon Ball figures of ranging sizes. So number one, we have the SH Figuarts Final Form Cooler, as well as the Super Buu. These are 2 figures in the Dragon Ball line, which are on the larger side, which compare quite nicely to Broly. Let's move him aside. Into the fold, we have the original SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku, just for a bit of a throwback. And then we're also going to go ahead and mix in the new legendary Super Saiyan Goku right here. And for some smaller figures, we have the Super Saiyan Gohan, looking incredibly tiny next to Broly, but again, fits perfectly. And lastly, the SH Figuarts Frieza. So there's that. And let's wrap it up. So the SH Figuarts Broly is still a dope figure, but man, is he in need of a redo. This guy is more than 10 years old and it shows. Like, he needs to be redone from the ground up as just a brand new release. Altogether, this version has had 2 additional releases, so that makes a total of 3, 2 of those being event exclusives. If you really want him, you just gotta check on eBay, you know, or know someone that is getting rid of him, hopefully for a decent price. But yeah, he is just quite limited. So just gotta do your research. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. You can check out my Instagram at gojiboy93, where you're gonna find photos of this guy as well as many other figures in my collection. Until next time, see ya.